and then we're going on the back, or... I mean, shit, good luck. Because I don't see how you can do it without trapping yourself in there. No, I'm talking about the second airlock wall. Bro, I went over this earlier. Like, I don't even know how they built the other ones. Without turning them into gates. Oh my god. Okay, so you have to be on the soft side to build it, right? So it's like if they built those 3 walls around our airlock, that means that they had to have been in between the triangle walls and then the 3 walls around it. They were inside to build those. But the only way to have gotten back out afterwards would have been to turn them into gates. And then, or the triangle walls. Yeah, they would have had to have. No, you said that you were there. You didn't tell me how you did it. Bro, I'm not talking about the triangle one. I'm talking about how the triangle one is going to have to be turned into a gate to build the 3 around it. Because otherwise you can't get inside and you can't leave afterwards after building it. You still don't get it, do you? Okay, so on the front side, you know how there's the triangles? Yes, and then there's the 3 walls around the 2 walls, right? Right? Okay, so to build those 3 walls around the 2 walls, you have to be on the inside. The only way they could have gotten on the inside to build them is if they built the... I mean, yeah, but that would be fucking stupid. But see, that's the thing. Even if you dismantled it and rebuilt it, you'd still be stuck because you can only build it from the inside. And dismantle it from the inside. Or turn it into a gate because it doesn't make any sense. Okay, we've got... I'm going to count how much metal wire we've got because we're going to need at least 4. Okay, that's good. Hey, what's up, Travis? Alright, we've got 4 metal wire in here. Sorry, we're building right now. Trying to, yeah. More walls. I feel like I missed something. So we're building a watchtower outside? But how does it make it so we can get out easy? I do. It would be outside, right? Yeah. Right, but then we would have to build these into gates to go out there. Bro, why would we do that? Why don't we have a patio on the front where the gates already are? Or we could turn the back into the front. Or then switch the fucking side that you want to go in on. There's no point in having code locks on every gate on or every fence on both sides. Oh, I mean, it's a cool idea, but what I mean is if it's in the back, we can't go out through the back. Right. But how do we get to it? You're talking, yeah, like, and then we jumped over on the tent. I'm not talking about being perfect either. I'm not understanding how we access it. Right, so you want to turn all 6 of the back fences into gates. I mean, there's only 4 right now. We're trying to make 2 more, right? I mean, it'd be 3 for the second airlock door, and then I thought you were trying to do the perimeter. I don't really know which. You never specified which walls you were trying to make. Where would this theoretical patio be? Like right out in the back? Like right on the other side of the gates fences? Okay, my thing is, if we're going to do that, then we should we should turn the front gates all into fences so we can make the back gates all into fences. Or sorry, back fences all into gates. Because I'm not trying to waste 4 digits, is what I'm trying to say. It's a waste of 4 digits if we have a bunch of them on both sides. We only need 1 entrance. You need a shovel, right? Okay, if we're going to build the airlock, we're going to have to turn all of the back fences into gates. Okay, so we can turn them back into fences afterwards. It's just the only way to go out there to build them is we're going to have the back fences into gates so we can go back in afterwards. That's what I have done to do repairs and stuff. No, I know, but you aren't going to be able to build. You aren't going to be able to build the perimeter, or you can build the perimeter. You aren't going to be able to build the second airlock wall unless you are on the inside. How are you going to be on the inside? Right, but and then you're gonna be trapped, but you're gonna be trapped between two walls, one on behind you, one in front of you. Stairs? How are you gonna fit stairs in an airlock? Where are we building the watchtower? So we're not building a second airlock wall. Okay, then just go ahead and do the perimeter, because the perimeter will be fine. But you said you're gonna build it next to the hay bales, right? I just don't know if we have the nails for a watchtower too, is the thing. At least not right now. Right, but you're trying to build the perimeter, right? How are you gonna have nails for a watchtower after that? That's true. I mean, that'll be one wall. That could be like part of the watchtower. I'm not against using the resources. Like all I was really worried about was you getting trapped. I think that's it. Oh my god. I mean, I think we're gonna have to turn them into gates regardless. I assume that's what Warbone had to have done, because I don't see how else they could have built that. Right, but my thing is, I feel like we're not prioritizing correctly. We still need more gates in the garage. I mean, me too. What's up? I don't think the locks have anything to do with it. No, it's not going to make it any harder for them. We're just going to lose more forward digits if they raid those walls. Right, but why bother having any forward digits on those walls if we have all the forward digits on the front? Okay, do you have a fence kit? Bro, I'm not trying to shut down your plans. I'm trying to confirm if I should turn these into gates so we can build the second airlock. Because what I think we should do is build the second airlock because it's only going to be 3 walls, and then we can build 2 walls in the garage rather than you probably use all the nails to finish the perimeter. Oh, I know we're going to get more nails. I'm just trying to prioritize both the garage and the base. You know what I mean? Do you know where our fence kits are? I don't think I've seen them in a while. I mean, they don't get used up. I mean, I guess not. Trying to find a fence kit so we can build defenses. Yeah, you can make a new one. Mm-mm. I mean, are you talking about, like, are you going to build all the walls for it? Like the 3 bottom floor ones. So that would take 70, 108. Uh, 72. 36 for one. But see, wouldn't you rather use 108 nails to build a second airlock rather than a watchtower that's not going to protect us anymore? But they're the same thing, bro. That's what I'm talking about. I said protection. Okay, how's a watchtower going to defend us? Because how is it? Because they can just walk around it. If you built a watchtower out front, like in the back, it's not going to be in the way of the airlock at all. Yeah, Like, you know how, like, Warbone built the second airlock? Like, they had to slant the two side walls to go around the triangle. Like, you can't build a watchtower like that. Right, the triangle right in the middle is going to fuck up the watchtower there. We could have, in theory, built a watchtower as the airlock like we did last time, but that didn't go so well. All right, well, can you build a fence kit? And if you place them down, I'll go ahead and start. Oh shit, okay. Because I was gonna say I can start. I was, but then I was trying to make sure I had everything I needed, and if we were gonna build them at the back gate, like the second airlock, I would have to be in here so I could turn them all into fence and gates. Yeah. I'm happy to come out there. I just don't want to have to go back in after. Yeah, I've got the saw, I've got nails, I got the shovel, and I've got 4 metal wire on me. Yeah, remember we did that. We took apart that ghillie suit. No, Travis and I did that also. It's 2 of one and 1 of the other, but I never remember. I think it's 2, I think it's 1 netting, 2 burlap strips. Oh, I gotcha. That was at some hunting shacks. I'm coming out right now. I'm gonna actually hold on. I gotta pull the metal wire away. I don't even know. I'm just helping you get wood, I guess. I thought we were just doing what Warbone did on the front side. Why would we use a 4-digit on that? We turn... Oh my god, dude, the gates are just gonna have to be wide open. That's the risky part about it. What? No, I know, but I'm saying that's what we should do. I know, I wouldn't have recommended that. No, I know, but when you get a lot at once, we have to deal with all of it at once, or it's going to despawn. I'm not saying it's the end of the world, I just... I brought one. You have a sharpening stone, you said, right? Yeah, I'm good. I wasn't trying to distract you. I just wish we didn't have so much wood to deal with. Bro, you act like last time you didn't leave me with that 60 wooden logs to do something with. Right, because I turned them all into planks and then I stashed them in the walls or turned them into boxes because I had to do something with them. Oh, it was more than that. Because that's what I did with all of them, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I did anything else except made boxes because we didn't have anything else we needed the logs for, really. Bro, I had to know what I was leaving with. Right, but I had all the metal wire on me because I thought we was turning the back walls into gates. I don't understand why. Well, you've built walls before. You know you have to build them from the inside. I've never built a perimeter either. I know, I just would have rather build the second airlock because it wouldn't have cost as much. Right, but we have a garage with 2 cars in it. No, because they were fucking dupers. I'm sure they have. Yeah. Only that one that had the car and Novo. I'm out here. No. I didn't think about it. No way. You had like nothing done until I got here. You said you started at 4. I was at work for 3 hours still. Also, I was watching your screen. You were at the tent. Yeah, but you fell asleep at like 5:30, 6 o'clock at the tent. Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad, my bad. It's 8:30 for me. Oh, the VSS? I'll leave the shovel right here. Honestly, I just realized I'm probably gonna have to go in for another fucking shovel. Because that one's probably gonna get ruined on us. Not right now. Server's gonna restart in a minute, and then when it gets back on, do you want to just start building and I'll keep carrying the wood? I don't know what you're gonna do either. Here, I'm gonna take the backpack since I'm gonna be carrying the wood. Okay, like you could have the watchtower be part of like the perimeter wall. Like that is something you could do. And you could get out from the perimeter as long as you turn either one of the perimeter walls into a gate, or you turn the inside walls of our base into a gate. Into gates, rather. But otherwise you'll be stuck. Right, but is that the only reason you're doing it? We turned the south walls into gates. No, we turned them back into fences afterwards. That's what I was telling you. Is that's what I had to do repairs. I had to turn them all, or like, I didn't build this airlock, but when I built like the last airlock at the last base, I had to turn all the back walls into gates, go out there, build the airlock, and then go back in and turn all the gates back into fences. He fucked up. No, because he fucked up the front one, I think. I think there was something, actually. I don't even remember exactly what it was, but I feel like there was something, some reason, something that he had done that I had to do that. Which, like, it's like a minor pain in the ass, but we have a ton of pliers, so it's like, it's not a big deal. The only real problem with it is that we're vulnerable, because if we turn all of our back doors into gates, then, you know, we're going to be wide open for someone to just come kill us and walk right in. Which is why we're going to have to be quick about it. But that's why I was getting frustrated, because it's like, it doesn't seem like we know what we're doing. And it's like, if we're going to open all the back doors, we need to have a plan. Because I just figured we were just going to do exactly what Warbone did. And I wasn't here when Warbone did it, but I'm assuming that that's how he did it, because otherwise he would have been pinched in between. Because those airlocks are right next to each other. Like, it's like literally around, like the second airlock is around the first airlock. So if someone was inside of the second airlock to build it, they would have been pinched, unless the wall behind them was a gate. Or the wall in front of them was a gate, either one, but they're still going to have either a gate behind them, or they're going to have pliers and metal wire on them, so that way they can turn the one in front of them into a gate. And then after that, you have to be able to be inside of it to turn it back into a fence again, you know what I mean? What was that? Right, exactly. Because you can't do it from the front side. Oh, you're just now watching that shit, dude? Yeah, like when I was watching, he was right next to you. I was like, oh my god, he's so fucking dead. You gave me 2 heart attacks. That and when you fucking fell asleep. I was sitting there calling out to you for like 5 fucking minutes. Eventually I gave up. I was like, I can't get through to him. I tried messaging you too. I was like, maybe that'll wake him up. At that moment, I really wished I had your girlfriend's phone number. I was going to be like, bro, fucking turn his game off. What woke you up? Like real life hunger or the game hunger? Oh, okay. Yeah, you were only asleep for like 15 minutes or something, I think. Alright, server's back up. That sucks. Dude, me too. I was super heartbroken when you were picking up my my fourth character in where was it? Fucking Svergino or Severograd or whatever. Because I had my hunting backpack in my hands with my firefighter axe in it, and then I dropped it to fight a zombie, and then I couldn't find it anywhere. And you were like, "Come on, come on!" And then I was like, "Fuck, I can't find my backpack anywhere." Bro, I said it several times. And then you kept moving on me, and I was heading to the east part of town, and then you're like, "Well, now we're on the west side of town," and I was like, "Fuck, man! Like, can't even find my firefighter axe." I think that we should build the, I really think we should build the, second airlock first, and then with whatever nails we have left, we can start the perimeter, but I really don't think we're going to be able to finish it. Also... 4 walls? I don't think so. Do you have a hatchet on you? I told you I was carrying it, but there's not a hatchet on it. Oh, the one by the tower? Cool, because we're going to need that to build. Wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, maybe I'm just not good at body language. Also, that sounded like a bear. I don't know if you heard that. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I didn't. Might have to bust his VSS out on his ass. Only bear I've come across was when I was with Mason, and I pretty much left him to deal with it because I just laid down on the ground. You turned it, right? Okay. Yeah, well, it's important because otherwise you're gonna have to fucking rebuild it after, because you won't know till you start building it. Also, just an idea. I know all the logs are in the way. I would start with this one. Make it, like, exactly parallel with this. Just if it was me, that's how I would do it. And then, like, I would, you know, then make the two connect in the wall. Yeah. I would start with the middle one, is what I'm trying to say. Because otherwise you might end up, like, doing the first two and then realize, like, oh shit, like, it's off. Sorry, I know I'm kind of a perfectionist. I feel like I can be kind of a lot sometimes. Bro, tell me why I walked all the way there and didn't drop off my logs. I literally got distracted by showing you the thing. is it a deer? I used to think that deer were bears. That's why I thought maybe that's what it was. Damn, you're still going. That's so many fucking logs, Jesus. I figured I'd speed it up a little bit for you. I do want to say I do appreciate you getting all the wood that you did. It's just a lot sometimes. You're right, honestly. And it's kind of nice to have you to hold, like, to keep me accountable. I just was really in the mood to go on an adventure today. Bro, it's scary out here. Yeah, and you got a light on. Yeah, it's like a whole next level, like being alone, like up in this part of the map. Because like on the coast, like, you know, you're around for like people who aren't good and people who are good, and then like up here, like you're only surrounded by people who are good. Usually, you know, I'm sure that there's some not great players as well, but you know, like typically people, you're gonna run into more people who are just like running around the woods with night vision in the middle of the night, looking for someone to kill. And on top of that, we already have a guy who's been here twice that we know of. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he's been here 3 times because someone took out our back airlock, remember? Oh, speaking of which, that's how I repaired that. I had to build the wall, the fence into a gate. I should have just. I wish I had remembered that earlier. It would have been an easier way to explain it. We were lucky there, though. See, that's the thing that stresses me out, and I'm glad we're doing this because it's like I would like to have the back completely covered up. The perimeter just felt like yeah, I get that it proves a point to people also, but it's just like it just feels excessive to me, and I didn't feel like we're quite at a point of being excessive yet, you know. I mean, shit, we haven't even had this base as long as the other base, you know. These ones are kind of a big gap here. Did you try closing the store? That might help. That was probably in the way. again. Of course it is. We've only got one left, just the field shovel. Oh, we have the pickaxes. But I was kind of thinking we're probably going to have to go inside and turn the fences into gates anyways, so. Do you, yeah, I'm getting there. I was going to say, if you want to start going inside, you can do that. I guess I should meet you in there. Well, actually, no, if you're going to turn them into gates, then I can just walk right in through the front when I finish. Or we can switch, either one. I do feel like it'd be good for you to do so you can learn, you know. Like the process of having to turn all the fences into gates to come out here to build. See, you see how you would get trapped in here? If this was just a fence how it is right now, there'd be no way for you to get out if you built this up. Although, I have to be honest, I didn't realize there was going to be such a big gap here, and it's probably how it is on the other side too. So, it is possible. You might actually be able to get around. I was thinking that it was going to cross over right here in the middle, kind of like how I was saying, so maybe actually the way you did it is even better. Because, yeah, normally I was thinking like if the wall was like right here, you'd be trapped in here and you wouldn't be able to get out after your one fence, yeah. Yeah, but this works. You could probably do this without, I mean, you could do the first two without being trapped, but then like if you do the third one, you will be, you know what I mean? So like I'm gonna have to turn these into, one of us is gonna have to turn these into gates. Yes. Don't we all? Man, I don't know. Also, at some point, I figured we would probably dismantle some of these walls in order to like continue the perimeter going, like all the way around, you know? I don't know where, oh yeah, in that corner? Or we could have it on this side, and we could try to have a sniper look at the garage. Not a bad idea. Or every corner. Yeah, yeah. So I already put some metal wire in the first back fence. There should be water in the base. I just dropped off a full water bottle that I didn't need. Honestly, I feel like it was almost better for us to do it at nighttime. But now comes the scary part. Brendan, are you there? My audio just cut out. Getting wood still. I'll just try to finish. I mean, I know it's gonna log me out, but actually, fuck it. I'll just